So the first day of this trading week was indeed quite volatile, but at the end of the day, it is somewhat positive for Dow Jones and S&P 500, and a flat to a bit negative for Nasdaq. But if you are looking this price movement and the overall context, I'm talking about the last 2 or 3 trading sessions. I mean, last Thursday and Friday was very good for the overall market, and then on the first day of the trading week, we do have seen some volatility, but these kind of moves are justified. If it is not going up and if it is not going down, it is taking rest. It is all indeed showing a sign of stability in the short term. So with this context, let us see what will probably happen as on 7th of March 2023 for the overall Wall Street. Now this is the price chart of Dow Jones, and Dow Jones is very clear. You can clearly see this is the hourly chart price, and it hits the 200-day moving average. It finds resistance over here, and then it falls a bit, and then again it started moving higher. So within the range, this is not a big deal, and it can't be a one-way move. But if you are looking at the overall swing, we know our trend and we know our levels. So for Dow Jones, if Dow Jones is continue to sustain above 32,992 or 32,300, the target of 34,350 and 34,560 is completely intact. Okay, so this is what we can see as far as the price action is concerned. So the overall swing for Dow Jones is completely intact, and this kind of volatility is fine. You need not to worry about it. Now, talking about Nasdaq, here we are talking about Nasdaq. So Nasdaq closed in red yesterday, and you can clearly see Nasdaq finds intraday resistance. So this is a very important mark for Nasdaq. Okay, it is not like Dow Jones, which is trading in between a range. So this point is very important for Nasdaq because it find resistance over here. So here we are, 11,832. Now for Nasdaq, if Nasdaq continues to sustain above 11,500 and 11,556, it is fine for Nasdaq, let me tell you. But you can see further upside only if it sustains above 11,832 or more. So I mean, let's wait for the breakout in Nasdaq. So this is specific, and once or only if the Nasdaq continues to sustain above 11,832, then we will move towards 12,275. Now for Nasdaq, it becomes conditional. As far as S&P 500 is concerned, we have indeed seen some volatility. Here we are. So it is very close to the resistance zone. Yesterday I talked about resistance. So until and unless S&P 500 crossed resistance, we can't move beyond. Okay, so let it sustain above 4,100. If only Nasdaq sustains above 4,100, then we can talk about here we are. Then we can talk about 4,200 and 4,300. Okay, so let it sustain above 4,100. Till then, it is very near to resistance. So for Dow Jones, trend is intact. For Nasdaq, it finds resistance, and for S&P 500, it is trading very near to the resistance. So this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching.